match of the World Boxing Association Heavyweight Championship Elimination Tournament, sanctioned by the WBA, which is the only governing body in boxing recognized throughout the world. It was founded in 1921. The present head of it, Bob Evans, out of Louisville, Kentucky. And, of course, the first semifinal match will take place on December 2nd. December 2nd, you'll be seeing that one live on ABC's Wide World of Sport. And a quick football score. Oklahoma State 10, Colorado 7, a major upset. Colorado. The Buffaloes had gone into today's game ranked number 3 in the country behind the Trojans and the Euclids. Still in the tournament, you know, are Thad Spencer, Jimmy Ellis, Oscar Bonavena, and the winner of this one as we begin round 6. Thad Spencer's scorecard, most unofficial, but a fighter's viewpoint as he watches here, has Quarry ahead 3 points to 2. 3 rounds to 2. The fighters are directly above us. Quarry once again in the corner, but now moving out. Referee Bybee has been maintaining good position throughout this bout. That's the critical thing, as you know, with a referee, not to be behind the action so that somebody can get seriously damaged before he can step in and intercede. Oddly, still no marks on either fighter. No redness on Quarry's face, no cuts on Patterson's. 2 minutes left in this, the 6th round. It's a 12-rounder scheduled. Quarry had hoped to put Patterson away within 5. He failed to do that, although he decked him twice in the 2nd and in the 4th. In the last fight, Floyd opened up a vicious cut over Quarry's eye. It was then that Teddy Bentham, the fine cut man we told you about, saved Quarry. Nothing opened in this fight, though, as I've said. Here in the 6th round, and to a degree in the 5th, the action has slackened. In the early rounds, it was real action. There's just a minute to go. Quarry can punch to the stomach, believe me. "40 seconds left in the 6th round. Seconds left. Cameramen are at ringside and have their cameras actually within the ring on the green canvas. And this can be very dangerous. We only have 5 seconds left.
I'm Ed Reimers, here with Allstate policyholder Mrs. Charlotte Agostini of Hartsdale, New York. Mrs. Agostini was just back from the hospital when they had a fire.
Yes, and I was still very weak.
What happened?
I wanted to make a cup of tea and some toast. I put bread in the toaster, and I forgot all about it. The next thing I knew, the toast was burning, and so were the curtains.
The fire department was able to save the house.
Yes, but most of the kitchen was destroyed. My husband called Allstate immediately. The claims man came out that very afternoon. And after checking the repair cost, he told us to go ahead and have the kitchen rebuilt.
What do you think of Allstate service, Mrs. Agostini?
Just marvelous. There was no fuss, no red tape. We got a brand new kitchen, and the Allstate check covered it.
Thank you, ma'am. Allstate has the largest full-time salaried claim staff in the insurance industry. You're in good hands with Allstate.
We're back at ringside, Olympic Auditorium. You're seeing Patterson. We're about ready for the action in round 7. As we broke for that commercial at the end of round 6, the two men continued hitting one another after the bell. Mere circumstance, nothing intentional. Patterson felt shamefaced about it and told Jerry. Thad Spencer, to my right, has Quarry leading 4 rounds to 2, 4 points to 2. Some of the fine sports writers around here. Mel Derslag, for instance, the great syndicated columnist of the Los Angeles Herald-Examiner, has essentially the same score, 4 to 2. Floyd becoming the aggressor here. You know, Quarry told me before this bout that the thing that amazed him about Patterson in the last fight was that he didn't think Patterson was a good puncher. This is the first time anybody's ever said that about Patterson. Few of us in modern times have seen a more devastating blow than the one he knocked Johansson out with in the Polo Grounds back in 1960. Within the past year, he's knocked out Henry Cooper more quickly than Muhammad Ali or Cassius Clay was able to do it. Only a minute 12 to go in round 7. Okay. 58 seconds to go. Less than a minute now in round 7. Fight is directly above us. Perhaps you heard the leather thrown by Quarry against Patterson's side. 45 seconds to go. Less action in this round than any other in the fight. Up until that right lead. That's the second time in this fight that Patterson has caught Quarry with a right lead. Quarry was not staggered, but he was stunned just for the briefest instant. We have 20 seconds left in round 7. Again, a flurry of action as we approach the bell. Only 8 seconds to go.
Nice collection, Jack.
Thanks.
That's a beauty. Made about 1830.
Right, but the lock plate is loose.
Well, take it home and fix it. You can pick it up tomorrow.
Great. Hey, I wish you'd fix this pipe, too. Doesn't taste right.
Well, I can smell the trouble. It's that fancy flavored tobacco you're using. Here, try our real tobacco. Sir Walter Raleigh.
Smells grand, packs right, tastes great. Can't bite, keeps fresh. So fresh in the pouch.
44% fresher. Enjoy the rewarding taste of Sir Walter Raleigh's great tobaccos and relax in a man's world. Sir Walter Raleigh is a blend of choice Kentucky burleys, extra aged to the peak of mildness for rich, good flavor.
Hey, it's fixed.
Hi, Jack. Your gun works great now.
So is my pipe. Thanks to your Sir Walter Raleigh.
Sir Walter Raleigh, sooner or later, your favorite tobacco.
Round 8, Olympic Auditorium, live by ABC's Wide World of Sports. Floyd Patterson against Jerry Quarry. Thad Spencer now has his scoring 4 points to 3 in favor of Quarry, and Thad has just observed that Quarry seemed to be going downhill in the last round, seemed to be tiring just a little bit. We'll have to see how he does in this round. Quarry's history until the previous draw with Patterson was not that of a very well-conditioned fighter. Floyd connected there with a right lead, a jumping right lead. He used to run down after the 5th round. In the 10-rounder that the two fought on June 9th here in Los Angeles, it was Patterson who led up in the 9th and 10th rounds. And according to local folk, that's how Quarry got the draw. A lot of people felt at that time it was a hometown decision and that Patterson really won the match. That was the last one, and we're in this one. And there are 2 minutes left in round 8. Patterson in the blue trunks, Quarry in the red velvet trunks. Unless Quarry suddenly hurts Patterson again, Floyd is now making a better fight. Quarry looks tired. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in round 8. And Quarry does look tired. He doesn't seem to have the zip, the verve that he had in the earlier rounds when he had hoped to put Floyd away, but quickly. 2 knockdowns in this fight thus far. Quarry registered both of them. One